Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving a Disaster battle playing as Wisserland and Nuln, going up against Wargrove of Woe, where at a first glance, it probably doesn't look like it's that dangerous, right? But here's the thing, there's a lot of hidden things going on here that's making our army weaker and their army stronger that auto-resolve isn't taking into consideration. First thing is that Draika has got access to summons, and they'll be able to use it even though she's not the commanding lord. So she gets 3 additional units of Malevolent Dryads. Now, those aren't exactly the greatest units ever, but here's the big kicker, is that they can summon that anytime that they want, in any location. But also, they have a bunch of followers that is reducing our leadership in our army by a significant amount, enough to make sure that these spearmen and our melee troops are basically useless on this battlefield, because when it comes to melee infantry, they need to have like kind of a minimum level of leadership, otherwise they will not fight, especially when you're dealing with enemy units that have access to fear or terror. So the way it works is that fear will cause a -8 leadership to any units that don't have immune to psychology or fear, and terror will activate when a unit has around 13 leadership or less. Then they can get terror routed as well. So it's not going to take very much to get these sort of units down to 13 and then just get terror routed on top of that. On top of that as well, they've got loads of Winds of Magic, and she's able to use the Penumbral Pendulum and just destroy your front line like super easily. So a lot of things working against us here. And then on top of that, of course, max battle difficulty. So we're going to suffer a -4 leadership penalty on top of that. Let's jump in here and see what we can do, and let's read out the email as well. So he says, hey Legend, I'm in a war with Draika, and it was going pretty well, but 2 of her armies have caught one of my least prepared armies, and I cannot see how to win this. The army is basically new with no experience, including the heroes. I tried camping to shoot from decent high ground, but as soon as the trees get close to my infantry, they flee, leaving my artillery and guns defenseless. I also tried to use my cavalry to lure away units, but it makes no difference. 1 tree is enough to break my whole line. Let's see if you can make this winnable. I tried several times with no luck. Okay, yeah, so that's exactly what I would have expected with this kind of leadership. Basically, in order for a melee infantry unit to be like minimal viable to actually fight in melee, their base leadership kind of needs to be at bare minimum 40. Especially when you're dealing with an enemy that has fear, because otherwise they're just going to rout way too early, and you just can't really make use of a lot of the health and I guess damage output. Now here's the thing: when you auto resolve, the AI, the auto resolver assumes that all forces basically fight to the death. It doesn't really take your leadership into consideration, and I know this because I have done the Fear of Nurgle's Stink armies as multiple different factions, I guess, most notably Beastmen, and I remember basically dropping entire armies' leadership down to 0, going in to fight them with not a whole lot of force, but I've still dropped them down to 0, but the auto-resolve is like valiant defeat. I was like, dude, I cannot lose this battle. They will rout as soon as they come onto the battlefield. The game doesn't realize that that they're not going to fight to the death. Now, don't get me wrong, leadership does count somewhat in auto-resolve. It's just not rated as low as it should be when it's particularly low. The game still assumes that your units will fight to the death, basically. Alright, so we just want to get a few control groups going on here. Now, as for these artillery, we can't hide them in the forest. So putting them in here is not going to do anything. And since your units have already proven that they cannot defend the Great Cannons, what we'll do instead is just not defend them. Since we can't defend them, don't try to do something that isn't going to work. It just doesn't make any sense. So what we'll do instead is we won't defend them, and if they send any forces over towards us here, they're splitting up their forces that could go over to our infantry line here. We'll still be able to get a few shots at them, but as they come towards us, I'll probably have to just withdraw these guys off the battlefield. Hopefully we'll get some damage on them, but I'm just not expecting that much. Main thing that we need to be focusing on are the Pistoliers and the Outriders to just skirmish as much as possible. Okay, so what we want to be doing is climbing up here. Now, the first army, every single unit in that army actually has Stalk, so we're not going to be able to see them. However, the Treeman Lord has a area of effect debuff that causes stripping of magical attacks. That actually is still visible even when they're stalking, so we'll be able to see him based on that. There it is, yep. So, just in case he goes and hides in the forest, which The AI usually doesn't. They would sometimes also have Vanguard deployment, but I don't think I've ever seen the AI actually make use of Vanguard deployment. So I want to get up on the high ground as quickly as possible. And as much as I want to kill the Tree Man Lord, I think we're only really viably going to be able to go after the Malevolent Tree Kin at first. Now another problem is that we kind of have to shoot them at point blank range, because if we go too far out of range, guess what happens? They stalk. They go invisible. So someone's got to stay close to them at all times. But luckily, playing as Whistland and Nuln, we do have a lot of ammunition on our Outriders and Pistoliers, so that's good. Could have been good to have the cannons shoot over here, but I really want to focus on Dryker's army because it's way more dangerous than this one here. You can see, look at this, we haven't even been in melee, 14 leadership. Gotta be super careful. Because yeah, this isn't one of those kind of battles where it's gonna come down to the last man on our side. Nope. Our guys are gonna rout when they're lost like 25% of their health. So we need to make sure that they don't take any damage. Unfortunately, they've got some fast units in there, like the Manticores. Those ones are probably going to be the biggest concern that we're really going to need to focus on getting rid of as early as possible. As for them here, let's just move them up a little bit. Make sure you're not firing at will on that one. So yeah, obviously we don't want them trying to find them as soon as possible. Okay, so the cannons are now shooting, and hopefully they do a decent job of it. Just let them fire at will. Okay, so that one's a bit of a problem because it's got a decent amount of ammo. Wouldn't be too bad to shoot them if they can just sort of move towards it. If they stand still, then they kind of take when they get shot, they have an animation like disrupted, and it's I'm trying to use the right words. Makes it hard to hit them while they're doing that. But if they're moving towards you, then that doesn't happen, that animation. It's kind of weird. Okay, yeah, make sure they go, because otherwise it's just going to rally. Okay. Hey, look, this is pretty good. Their cannons are getting some really good damage on those treekin here, and they're not coming towards us. Okay, good job. Alright, these Pistoliers, they've used up a fair bit of their ammo, but the Outriders, their ammunition is way more valuable than the Pistoliers. So I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't restock them. That being said, they'll be very good against the Feral Manticore. So if we get it to... Oh, hang on, we're getting shot by that Waystalker that's in there. Yeah, this is one of the summons. And of course, Dryker's summons last forever. Yeah, actually, they're just... additional units, essentially. Those cannons doing really well there. Taking out a whole Treekin unit already, and they're not even going over to it. So yeah, you don't even need to defend it. Kind of silly how the guy came up with, you know, pretty reasonable plan. Hold the high ground, hold the defensive position. His army is designed around a defensive formation, but when fighting against the Wood Elves, it's like, nah, you can't use regular tactics. We're just going to cheat. And you got to think outside the box. Ooh, I'm going to short a little bit my own troops there. Especially when shooting a summon. Alright. Now, a big problem with the Feral Manticore for us is going to be that it's another unit that has fear. And it's relatively quick. Like, our guys are technically quicker. But when they're charging towards you, then they'll get a speed boost, which is not ideal. Don't worry too much about the feral bears. Okay, you know what? I will restock them. Oh, that's right. You can't restock yourself. You have to restock the unit next to you. God damn it. I'm worried I'm shooting my own troops a little bit. But it's actually going over their heads. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's focus on those bears. Oh, man, really looks like our guys are being quite inaccurate. A lot of shots are not hitting. They didn't go after the cannons. I'm really surprised by that. Okay, well, if that's the case, then let's move the cannons around over here, because I reckon at some point they will come after the cannons. Oh my god. Not even caught, and fucking leadership's going to near zero. Oh my god, it didn't even take any fucking damage. Dumb bitch. Oh, at least it was only an pistolier. God damn it. Shouldn't have stayed so close to the edge there. Thing is, it's a fairly small map. Yeah, these ones here are a homing shot. Alright, at least we got practically all of our outriders still in play. So that's good. Because, yeah. God damn, that fucking leadership, that was bloody horrendous. We also need to steer very clear of Dryka, because if she casts a single spell on these ones, then that's not going to be good for us. Steer clear of her. Luckily no one's head over here yet. I don't think it's a good idea to set up a defensive position just yet. Maybe soon. So... how are we going to get rid of them? Because, yeah, wasting their magic is not a viable option. But if I don't watch it... Okay, maybe just really pay attention to what we're doing here. I'm going to bring them in. Yeah, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Try to dodge, 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 dodge. Okay, good. I don't think I took any damage on that. If I did, it only would have nicked me. We're getting some decent value with these cannons. That's really good. But yeah, just be really careful about those spells. Oh, hang on, hang on. Go forward, forward, quick, 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 quick. Good. Didn't take any damage on that one, I think. Maybe best we don't send everyone here. It'll just make it easier for them to hit us with their spells. Okay, go for the Malevolent Tree Kin, just because anti-large... Well, actually, they don't actually have an anti-large bonus. It's just that because they're basically better at shooting at a large target, they'll be more accurate against it. And because of their high damage, if you shoot at, like, infantry, it's just going to overkill them. Okay, maybe shoot this one here, just because I can't really get in range of it. Oh, come on, come on, come on, quick, 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 quick. I was a bit slow on that one. Alright, that's going to cost us. See, the damage sustained -2, that's not that big of a deal, but it does start to scale. This one here's shooting us, but we're getting it with the cannons, and they are just not paying any attention to the cannons at all. So that's great. Alright, I'm kind of tempted to bring these guys out here to maybe lure some of them away, but he did say that he tried to use the cap... Oh, no, no, no! Oh, no! What the hell? What the bloody thing? Oh, man, that was... that could have gone a lot worse, but also could have gone better. I clicked them, it didn't bloody move. Okay. They are just not interested in the... Oh, hang on, here we go. Come on, if we can get a few more shots in on them, that'd be amazing. I'm not going to restore the ammunition on this one again. Come on, take it out. Right. Alright, that's our cue to go. We got some really good value out of them. I mean, I don't even know why I'm telling them to do that. It's going to rout anyway. Okay. Are they gonna pursue us with them? Let's see, I might be able to get them back on the cannons, potentially. I'll see. Alright, let's start restoring some Outrider ammo. Thing to keep in mind, if they keep routing us, they only need to rout us 3 times, and we didn't quite get rid of this one. If I could just get them back on the cannons, even for a little bit, it could make a big difference. I think one of them is going to be routed off the battlefield. Oh my god. Alright, I'm luring them too close over here. What I need to do is send maybe 2 of them around over this way. Because as we run through here, obviously some of our guys are going to get hidden. And I just don't want all of our cavalry hidden simultaneously. I definitely don't think I'm going to have enough ammunition in order to kill all of them. This one here does have restock as well. Alright, try to put this one back on the cannon. Same thing with you, although I don't know what's going on with those bears. Maybe they... No, there they are. Any chance of you actually killing them? Oh, god damn it. I think I got hit. Yeah, it did. Paying attention to that over there. Get it over here. God, it's like we're playing as this. Everything's a Skaven slave. Such low leadership. Oh no, we don't want to be going near Dryka. Oh, she's scary. But I need to kill this bloody bitch. Nice. All right, and she dead for good. Even if we were to lose this, they've lost that for good. Yeah, when it comes to Dryka, it might be best to just steer clear of her, because she causes all kinds of penalties on us. Decent spellcaster. Alright, I need someone to get in reasonably close. Oh, I hope they're not looking for us yet. Oh yeah, both of our cannons ended up leaving. Yeah, they shattered. Once they've taken even just a tiny little bit of damage, they're basically useless. Where's that tree man lord? There he is. Would be good to kill him, I just can't really get access to him. So we just kill whatever's easy. Focus on that. The Manticore's still running around, so that's dangerous. But I'm really glad that we got rid of the Glade Captain. So glad you have the restock here. Absolutely essential. Yeah, so when it comes down to units that perform really badly on a battle, the best thing that you can do is if a unit isn't going to provide... Like, if it isn't going to hold the line for a reasonable amount of time, like, you know, a minute, or it isn't going to do its value in damage to the enemy, the best thing that you can do is just keep them in reserve. Because if we had kept these guys out here and they, you know, got a few shots off and then got routed, that would make that I would have to kill more of the enemy forces in order to cause the army losses. And we want to basically get the minimum that we need, because otherwise we're going to run out of ammo. We just don't have that much. Alright, so this one here, I don't want to give it another I don't know. Actually, you know what? Maybe I do. But only for the Manticore. Alright, good. Another unit of Treekin gone. Alright, if we can get the attention of the Manticore, hopefully without routing. Oh my god. Terror routed. I wanted to get their attention, try to bring them over here. At least they're just regular... sorry, they're just terror routed, not regular routed. Because you can get terror routed an unlimited number of times. So that's not one of the 3 routes. Okay, I'm going to bring these up over here now. I'm going to use the regular guns to try to deal with the Manticores while they're chasing over here. Don't hide, I want you to stay there. Just keep luring these forces back this way. Really wish that other Pistolier didn't run off the battlefield, but it's doing pretty well. Because, yeah, the Pistoliers are a little bit faster than the Outriders. We should be able to outrun the... Oh, God. Get in the... Oh, it's going for this over here. I wouldn't normally be that concerned about taking that amount of damage, but on this battle here, that's going to cause some leadership penalties on us, and we really can't afford to sustain any. Okay, the guns need to be ready immediately. Same thing with you guys. You guys are guns as well. Get ready to shoot it. Okay, it's rampaging. Okay, you guys need to move now. Shoot. They're starting to come over here now. No, don't be obstructed. Just shoot. I don't care if you get friendly fire. This unit's basically spent anyway. Good-ish. A lot of shots missed, but that's okay. You can see that Dryka's wheeled about to come over here. Alright, good job, guys. Alright, so I don't want to hold a defensive position. I want to run away from Dryka with this one here. I want the Outriders to deal with them, with Dryka. Alright, gotta clear out some of this shit here first. Basically, what we want to use this army here for, or this portion of the army, is only when a unit can be, like, really quite isolated. Like, if Dryka was on her own... Like, this would be good. If Dryka was on her own, that's fine. I did say I wanted to kill that lord. Just be careful because it's a beast wizard, and if he gets close, he'll start casting Flock of Doom, which, you know, hardly the most dangerous spell. Oh my god. Hardly the most dangerous spell in the game, but we just can't afford to take any damage. Let's go out of ammo again. Yeah, you guys need to get over here as quickly as possible. Just buy time. Okay, I'll get you close to them. Also, don't they have a Waystalker? You gotta love it when their units absolutely fight to the death, and our guys, they fight to one death. As soon as you've taken one casualty, they're like, ah, we're done. And these are the summons, they don't even have any experience. I think those are the yeah, that makes sense, they're the summons. Alright, come on guys. Alright, I guess I could get this one here to provide ammo to him. Still, no, you know, it really would be better for the Outriders. I don't. What I should use this guy here now for is just for having units chase after it. We don't even want to run down enemy units just because of how cowardly we are. The good news here, though, is that if we kill a bunch of their heroes, it should be getting rid of some of those followers. Of course, I don't know which ones have them equipped, but it's a pretty safe bet that most of them have it equipped. If not all of them. So we've killed one hero already out of 6. So annoying I have to get in so close. Yeah, it's annoying. Well, at least that one got blocked by trees. Alright, you need to get them and lure them back around. We've got to buy time for our Outriders. But yeah, if we can get our guns over here, they'll take out that guy no problem. Looks like we're getting him. That's awesome. So yeah, kill it. Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? Because yeah, he has terror. Oh my god. At least yeah, it was just terror routed. That's okay, as long as it doesn't leave the battlefield. Terror only lasts a few seconds. Okay, that's good. Good. All right. So you know, we dropped their leadership down by 16, but you know their followers. Their followers is more devastating than losing the general. Alright, but they're moving. Okay, you. There's an Outrider here that could use some ammo. Good. Alright, we got to get the attention of them and get them away, or else we're going to get fucked up by this. We're not strong enough to be able to handle that. We've also got this here, but I don't think it's really that useful in spell. Don't get too close. I want to get close enough to get their attention and no further. If I absolutely have to, what I'll do is leave behind the melee infantry so that our other guys can get away. Because yeah, they're still running towards us. All right, let's leave this guy behind. Oh no, they're just. We're good. Keep moving. Got to get some more restocks going. Seems like they may have actually spent all their magic at this point. Because they're not casting any more spells on us. You know, they're still trying to catch us. But yeah, holding a defensive position will not work. We're just too cowardly. So Dryker's speed is 43. That is faster than our guys. I'm going to have to leave some melee infantry behind now. Just hold them back for like a split second if possible. Actually, you know what would be good? Go in the opposite direction of our guys here. Maybe lure them away rather than try to hold them back. Because yeah, if I send them into melee, they're just... Actually, no, if I charge, they'll get a leadership buff for about 10 seconds. Well, these guys need to get around here. Avoid. We can use the guns if they were isolated units. Like, using these ones in this position here, that'd be fine. Nope, they don't care about this spearman. Okay, this one's about out of ammo. Okay, that's it. That's what we want to do. Split them up. Alright, I'd love to use the guns on these guys here, but while we're in the forest, that's not ideal. Maybe if we get up to here, maybe we can get some shots in. Our guys are getting a little bit tired. It's a bit of an issue. Hey, that guy's proven to be pretty useful here. Careful. Come on, quick. We get a bit of friendly fire otherwise. Alright, let's get this... Yeah, actually, just keep luring that one away. Now, another thing is that when you kill the characters on the battle here, it's not going to immediately get rid of the leadership penalty that we're suffering. That'll only be given back to us after the battle is over. Okay, you're going to have to hold Dryka back. Is what it is. Alright, keep going. Alright, rather than holding Dryka back, you already terror routed? Yep. So yeah, totally useless at holding the line. Okay. They're just terror routing instantly. Just... Oh, watch out there, fuck. Instantly friggin' terror routing. Because, yeah, I think Dryka has terror. Oh my god. Alright, let's get these ones over here and kill this hero. Although, we could really use some support against Dryka. Best thing I think we could do is try to turn around some of our units. Just try to split up as much as we can rather than stay together. Staying together isn't helpful because if one unit routs, it causes an additional morale penalty. We just can't suffer more morale penalties constantly. Alright, this looks good here. And that one is not immortal, so definitely going to die. How about you turn around and take one shot at... Oh, it's using something to reduce our ammo as well. Okay, we killed that hero. That's great. There's another one here, level 17. Let's go kill that. Not too worried about the Treekin, because it's one of their slower units. That's it. This is why it was really important to take out their fast units. And the Dryads. Obviously, Dryads are not particularly fast, but they're faster than our troops, and we just... need to try to get away... Man, actually broken. Yeah, see where it says friends routing? It's better if we keep them isolated away from each other.
Yes, sir. Quickly.
So just keep that one busy as long as you can. That's looking pretty good there. Okay. Well, we can't really shoot at them if we can't see them there, so just be careful. Move back a little bit. Keep moving. Okay, so in terms of heroes killed, this would be number 3, I think. Yeah, there's number 4. Wait. Let's see, I killed the Eagle. Killed 2 of them. So that's number 4. Yeah, that 5 and then 6 Striker. Nice! Army losses. Alright, we should really do our best to try to actually kill Dryka. Oh, but she's really quick. Then there's the other one over there. But yeah, we got... This is a premature evacuation here. And early army losses. Because we didn't take that much damage. This is why it was super important not to, I'll do the best I can, try to kill Dryka fairly close to the edge. I might be able to do it because they do have very high damage output. And we didn't really even use our guns at all. They were only used for... Well, handgunners, I mean. Only used to... Excuse me, get rid of the, what's it called? The Manticore. I would have used them more, but... You know, if we had stood our ground, we would have just gotten routed off the battlefield. As we saw here. Okay, you need to go back and get some ammo from the Lord. Because, yeah, knocking her out for 5 turns would definitely be good. Because she is a very good commander, and those bonus dryads that she brings to the battle, that's an extra nuisance. Also, by wounding her here, she won't get any experience. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. Or maybe if I try to get someone in front of her, I might be able to get her to change directions. Just buy us even just a few more seconds to keep shooting at her. Got to get fairly close if there's the forest here, because The bullets have 1 second's grace, so the closer we get to them, get to her, the better. Come on, we've almost got her.
Formation march!
Come on.
We obey!
Come on. Oh my god. Come on, just... Come on. One more volley. Come on. Oh, that's satisfying. Good stuff. Alright, who's still left on the battlefield here? Alright, so Malevolent Treekin and... I don't think we're going to get to the other ones. Alright, there we go. Pyrrhic Victory? Really? I mean, I didn't take much damage. Maybe it's because I withdrew the cannons off the battlefield? I don't know. Because, yeah, that's definitely not a Pyrrhic Victory. That went pretty well, all things considered. But, yeah, if you've got very low morale leadership, you can't hold a defensive position. You have to stay mobile. So it's very lucky that you had these units here. And that the cannons that got as much value as we were able to get. And like I said, we didn't need to use the Fate of Bijuna thing. Alright. So yeah, one hero got away. And if we have a look... it won't show us now, but I'm sure when we get onto the campaign side of things, this will not be at 37 leadership anymore. It'll be much higher than that. Just wondering what we should do. I don't know if you're in friendly territory or not, so I'll go with replenishment. But that being said, your money situation... Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll see how we go.
Yes. Oh.
Okay. So, let's have a look here. If we have a look... Yeah, see, that's much better. So we knocked off 19 of the leadership penalties that they were suffering, inflicting on us. That's a pretty bloody big deal. So that's the remnant of that army, and the remnant of the other one there. Good, this one will be able to reach that easily. What's left of Dryka? She's got 2 settlements left. Alright, this looks like the end of her, pretty much. So she got Fort Jakova. Are they at war with her? Nope. And if that's her last remaining forces... I wonder if it's possible we could actually reach that this turn. And wipe her out completely. Because this would all just be auto-resolve. This is a matter of logistics, not actual battles here. I mean, it depends if you wanted to actually farm her defeat trait. Because it can actually be quite useful for reviving lords. Yeah, take this out first. Let's see if our leadership goes up again. Because it was at 56 on... Oh, that being said, they would get a leadership buff because they've gained some experience.
More trouble than they're worth.
Yeah, that one did have a follower. Because we gained 1 extra leadership, but we were at 56. So that was causing us like 5 leadership penalties just on the Waystalker. So that's what their leadership should be. Now, at 61 leadership, they're still not going to hold for very long. But there is a gigantic difference between 61 leadership and 37 leadership. Absolutely huge. Okay, now, if we want to get to Fort Jakova... Who's got the most movement? You got 136. You've got 125. So I don't think we'd be able to reach. But yeah, also Elspeth is in like a really weird position. I'm not sure if how much movement she'll use. Yeah, she uses up loads of movement just getting to there. Whereas this one doesn't. So it would be better for Elspeth to actually launch the attack here. And then this one, yeah, we don't quite have the range. I mean, you can just get it next turn.
For the Empire.
And at least this way, we eliminate all of their armies. So there's just no way for them to get new heroes. They're not going to do that to you again. This war with Dryka is over for you. Nothing you have to worry about. Because, yeah, no military left. She is... That was everything that she had. She's finished. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Big thing to keep in mind is that there are certain factions that do this to you. Namely, it's most commonly done by Wood Elves. So, before you launch an attack on a Wood Elf faction, keep an eye on how many heroes they've got. You won't be able to see their followers, but... If they're at war with anyone else, check the other enemy armies in their area and check their leadership. But typically speaking, they get these followers very easily. And if possible, if they've got a lot of followers, try to auto-resolve the battle. Because, yeah, it doesn't take it that much into consideration. Otherwise, bring mobile forces. I guess it depends on what they're bringing. Against Treekin, getting a whole bunch of Outriders is fine, but if they're going up against something like Talson, where they've got lots of cavalry and fast and archers units, just go for an auto-resolve. Otherwise, you're just going to have no leadership. Unless you bring super elite units, that is. Like a whole bunch of heroes with 100 leadership base. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.